What if you could remember names, facts, and ideas almost effortlessly without writing them down or feeling mentally drained? Your memory, remember, is not fixed. It's very trainable. There's no such thing as a good or bad memory. There's a trained memory and an untrained memory. And in this episode, I'm going to show you how to give it a quick upgrade. Welcome back, Kwik Brains. I am your host. I'm your brain, your learning coach, Jim Kwik. Now, let me ask you this. Do you ever forget why you walked into a room? Or you read something and just forgot what you just read? You feel absent-minded? Do you struggle to recall someone's name moments after you just heard it? Or maybe you lose track of where you put your phone while you're actually holding it. You're not alone. And more importantly, you're not broken. Your memory is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. It's use it or lose it. So today, I'm going to teach you how to sharpen that muscle with a few simple, powerful techniques that you could use today. Whether you're in a meeting, whether you're studying a book, or just trying to remember where you parked your car. Step 1, your memory is not what you think. Here's a truth most people don't yet realize. Memory isn't just about retention, it's about your attention. What you don't remember, you probably never fully noticed. You didn't observe it. The brain has a delete key, which is very strong when we're distracted. You only let a certain amount of information in. You're deleting or distorting, you're generalizing. So before we talk about quick brain hacks, let's shift our mindset. Your first quick tip, instead of saying, I have a bad memory, be aware and try something else. I have an untrained memory, but I'm learning how to train it, right? Your brain is this incredible supercomputer and your self-talk is a program that will run. So if you say, I'm not good at remembering names, you won't remember the name of the next person that you meet. So your brain is always listening to what you say. Step 2, here is a 3-minute memory primer, if you will. You can sharpen your memory in just a few minutes a day, so it doesn't take a lot of time. So here's a primer you could use every morning to switch on your recall. You could play the name game. Maybe you're brushing your teeth, or you're making your bed, or you're making breakfast. Visualize the face of someone that you met recently. All right, just picture in your mind, imagine that person. And I want you to say their name out loud. Try to recall a detail about them. Maybe it's a facial feature. Maybe it's something they were last wearing. This strengthens your ability to associate names with faces. And it's one of the most valuable memory skills that you could build. Certainly one of the most important business etiquette, networking skills there is. You could also do an imagination or a visualization drill. You could close your eyes and I want you just to imagine you're walking through a room of your home and go room to room in your mind and try to see each room with as much detail as possible. And so this activates your spatial memory, your visual memory, and so it strengthens your mental imagery, which is really a cornerstone of quicker recall. And there's another technique where you could practice what we call number pegs. So you could learn or teach yourself a very simple peg system. A peg is like a hook where you store like clothing or a hat. And you can imagine that you could put a mental filing system inside your mind by creating mental pegs, right? Little memory triggers. So maybe you come up with a rhyme. 1 is sun, 2 is shoe, 3 is tree, 4 is door, 5 is hive, 6 is sticks, 7 might be heaven, 8 might be gate, and you do that and then you practice associating each number with an object. And you'll use this system later for remembering lists, for remembering facts. You could even use it to remember a speech in order.
None of the ingredients contained in the Kwik Mind product are claimed to treat any disease or health condition. Consult your own physician before commencing a nootropic regimen to ensure that this product is appropriate for you.
Do you struggle to stay focused or find that your mind wanders when you need to be sharp? Are you looking for an advantage or an edge that can eliminate sluggishness and elevate your cognitive performance? That's why, after decades of research and development, I'm thrilled to bring you Kwik Mind. It's more than just a supplement. It's a key to unlocking your cognitive freedom on a day-to-day basis. Just imagine having the clarity of thought, sharp focus, better memory, and being calm under pressure. Every capsule of Kwik Mind is a blend of 5 pristine ingredients, each backed by research and chosen for its ability to support specific cognitive functions. So, are you ready to meet the sharpest version of yourself? It's just a click away. We have it all at kwikmind.com, kwikmind.com. Place your order for Kwik Mind today and join a community that's redefining what it means to live a life of mental abundance. Step 3, neuroassociative techniques. So here's a secret that many memory champions use. There's actually championships of memory. The more you exaggerate something, the more emotional you make it, or the more unusual something is, the more your brain holds on to it. Let's say you meet somebody named Sandy. Don't just hear the name, imagine it, see it. Imagine they're standing on a sandy beach where sand is swirling around their feet. Maybe a little crab is dancing next to them. That's a neuroassociation. You're linking new information to something vivid and something very familiar. So here's a little quick brain tip. Information by itself is forgettable, but when you encode it with emotion, with imagination, and association, think about it, emotion, imagination, and association or connection, it becomes more unforgettable. Here's another step, step 4, to remember what you read. Here's a 3-part method to remember more of what you learn from what you read. Or even you could apply it towards audiobooks, to podcasts, even this episode. And here's a high view. Many of you could go through our reading program at kwikreading.com. It's a program that in just 21 days, 15 minutes a day is guaranteed to triple your reading speed with better comprehension, better focus, better retention, and overall better enjoyment. We have students in every country in the world. It's one of our flagship programs. Just go to Kwik Reading, kwikreading.com, and we'd love to see you there. So when you're reading something, preview it. And when you're doing that scan for headlines, bolded text, maybe summaries first. You could use AI to give you a summary. This gives your brain a framework. And then ask questions, right? So questions are the answer. If you've ever read a page in a book and didn't retain any of it, are you asking questions? Because if you ask questions, when you're reading it, you're like, there's an answer, there's an answer, there's another answer. So you could ask things like, why is this important? How can I use this? How does this relate to what I already know? And how can I teach it? If you can teach what you just learned to someone, you're going to learn it a lot better. It's called the explanation effect. So if you could teach what you just learned to someone else, you'll learn it better. It becomes yours, and it becomes yours long term. Remember that learning is not a spectator sport. Learning is not a spectator sport. So it's not passive. So how can you make it active? Because your brain will thank you. Remember this, speaking about memory, your memory is not something you have, it's something you do. You encode it, you store it, you retrieve it. And what you practice, as the quote goes, what you practice in private, you're rewarded for in public. So build a little each day and watch what happens to your confidence, to your performance, to your productivity, and to your impact. If you enjoyed today's session, you could find more quick insights like this on our YouTube channel, where we post extended conversations and interviews And if you really love this episode, share it with somebody else and hit the subscribe button. It's the highest compliment. Leave us a comment. I speed read every single one of them and let us know your big aha. And until next time, this is your brain, your accelerated learning coach, Jim Kwik, reminding you, don't just remember names. Remember, you are limitless.